Hey Mama, in today's video I'm going to show you how to engage your deepest core muscles, the transversus abdominal muscles. You might have heard of the connection breath, you might have heard of engaging your core. How does that work, right? So today I'm going to show you how to do that and actually going to troubleshoot you some of the common problems area that most mom experience, and I'm going to show you step by step how to troubleshoot that and what to watch out for when you're doing the deepest, when you're engaging the core yourself. So I'm going to get you to prepare yourself with a couple pillows, right? A big pillow and a small pillow, and even maybe like a rolled towel, that's okay, because we wanted to make sure our ribs are down, and also we want to make sure our back is not arching. We're going to do this exercise lying on the floor, because when we lie on the floor, we don't have to worry about our posture. We don't have to worry about like having that good postures to get that good deep breathing in. And when we're lying on the floor, the gravity is pulling us on the floor, so it is easier for us to contract that muscles, because we don't have to support ourselves like when we're standing. So before I move on to lying on the floor, I really want you to pay a few attentions as we're doing this. The first one is, how do you inhale? Okay, how do you inhale? When you're taking an inhale, are you taking an inhale like this? Like, are you taking an inhale all in your chest area where you have the shallow breathing? I probably didn't really do a good job because I'm not a shallow breather, but really pretty much that your ribs and your chest, all these parts moving, nothing else. Your belly's not moving, and that's called a chest breathing. Or are you a belly breather where everything goes into your belly? Everything is going to your belly, nothing is going into your chest, nothing going into your side. What a good inhale, a 360-degree inhale is really your diaphragm inside, right? Your diaphragm is expanding as you take in that breath. So when that diaphragm is expanding, your chest is expanding, your belly is also expanding just a little bit, right? Not as much as the belly breather where it's all in and out here, and which is really common for most diastasis moms. I find they are either belly breather or a chest breather, but for most cases I see belly breather is so common because their tummy is so weak, there's nothing there to support them, so every breath that goes in, it goes straight down to the tummy and pushes the tummy out. So every time they push the tummy in and out like this, it's gonna continue to weaken that muscles area, the muscles in that area. But a good 360-degree inhale is really expanding, like the names it says, 360 degree. Just your side of your ribs are moving, your chest are moving, your the belly is moving, and the lower back is pressing on the floor as we are on the floor. So you wanted to pay attention what kind of what kind of breathing you are, belly breather, chest breather. And the last one is a paradoxical breather. It's really, you look like you are doing a good inhale and exhaling, but when you're inhaling, your chest expand, your belly sucks in, right? But then your diaphragm is actually going upward. It's like everything is sucking in, like you are bearing down. So maybe a little bit hard for me to explain when I'm when I'm sitting here, but when I'm lying on the floor, I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Okay, let's go on the floor. I'm going to use a pillow, and always remember to roll on your side and go on the floor. Do not just lie on the back and just like go down the floor, and that is really bad for you, and you can for sure see yourself doming when you just like plop on the floor on your back. Do not do that. Always roll on your side. Okay, I'm going to show you without the pillow first so you know what I'm saying. So very often when we go on the side, do you see my ribs here? Because I'm not supported, my rib is flaring outward, my back is like arching, right? This is really not good for my back, and it's gonna put a lot of pressure on my spine and also on the belly. We wanted to make sure our ribs are down, and when people say they have a upper diastasis recti, this is what it means, because the ribs are flaring outward. There's nothing here to support the belly. That's why there is the upper United States is recti here because these ribs are not coming down. They're not protecting the muscles. So this area always have an opening. It's like nothing there. They can party all the time. So we wanted to make sure our ribs are down. And in the beginning, it would be hard for you. So what we need to do, of course, we're gonna use our pillow to help us. They are our best friends. So remember to do that. So it depends on how flare you are. Just this pillow is enough for me. But for some people, if their ribs are really flare out, they might want to support the shoulder and use an even higher pillow to support them so they look like this. A little bit of a rounding here in the upper area so that your back is touching the floor. So this is even okay for me, and I can feel my ribs are going down, way down. I think it's too much down that it's going to grip my muscle, which is actually not a good thing neither. So you wanted to find a balance in between that is not gripping, it's not flaring. So I'm going to go back and take out this pillow. This is enough for me. I can just support my shoulders area. So what you wanted to do is, let's take a deep inhale for me, a 360-degree inhale. So make sure our belly is not pushing out. So let me show you again what I mean by a belly breather. Do you see how all my breath is going into the belly? And if I'm a chest breather, like so everything is going into my chest, right? But a good 360-degree inhale would look like this. Everything is going 360 degree. My chest is moving. You see my back is almost pressing to the floor but still soft. My chest, my belly. So take a look again. Okay, so we're not worrying about exhaling here. I'm just showing you how to deep inhale. So, and you actually should not be looking at me as I'm talking, but I'm talking to you. I want to look at you, but you should be just looking up, but not overarching your neck like this. Just chin tucking in a little bit. Make sure your back is touching the floor. Your ribs are not flaring. You can feel it. I take a deep inhale for me. Okay, we're just worrying about inhale from here. Just take a moment, take a mental notes, because very often after giving birth to a baby and you're so busy with your mom's life, you never really take a good inhale, take a good deep breath. So this is a really good meditation moment for you to just relax and put your mind into how you're really breathing, right? You might be breathing shallowly, you never know, because you're just like always on the go with your baby, or you might always be breathing on your belly and you just never realize that until now. So take a few moments here. We'll do a couple more inhale. Okay, so now let's move on to the exhale part. The exhale part, the difference between sucking and engaging the belly is sucking is from the ribs to your belly button. This area, this is called sucking. So I'll try to suck this for you, okay? I can't even do it. Okay, so let me try again. So you kind of see that this area goes right in. Okay, let me try again. It's kind of hard for me just to do the wrong one after practicing for doing the right connection, doing the right breathing for so long, right? So you see this upper area here just sucked right in. And what we want to do with engaging that deep core is zipping from the pelvic floor, zipping from the pelvic bone here upward, like zipping a zipper, zipping your sweater up. We want to zip it this way, not just right here. And this is called engaging the TVA, engaging the transversus abdominal muscles. And how do you do that is really by contracting your pelvic floor first. It's just like a Kegel, but gently. You want to be careful not to overdo it neither. Some people have tight pelvic floor and loose pelvic floor. So I'm not going to do too much detail on that topic, but we don't want it to be doing the Kegel so much that it's going to tighten your muscles like crazy, but you want it to start from your pelvic floor area and lifting your pelvic floor gently. So let's try doing a few Kegel. What normally people would say Kegel, right? So can you contract your pelvic floor? So let's, for example, think of stopping the flow of your urine. Can you stop the flow of the urine? Okay. Now try stop passing gas. So let's say you have to pass gas, right? Everybody has to pass gas. You're in a public, in a gathering, okay, I can just let the gas pass out. Can you stop passing the gas? Okay, try to feel that. Can you feel it? Okay, so say like you need to go number 2 and like, okay, there's no washroom here, you can't go. Okay, how do you hold it? Try again. Okay, so now let's do those two together, squeezing the pee and also stop passing your gas. Can you do it together? Okay, 1, 2, 3, do it for me. How does that feel? Feels a little weird, right? Sometimes if you haven't worked on your pelvic floor muscles for a long time, it's kind of like, oh, this is so weird. And some people might get cramps a day after doing this exercise because they just haven't worked on that muscle for so long, and now all of a sudden they're finding that muscle again. So okay, so from here we're going to start lifting the pelvic floor. So what we did is literally what we call lifting the pelvic floor by doing a Kegel first, and then you are going to imagine lifting a marble up, right, with your pelvic floor area, so you can either like imagine stopping the flow of urine, stopping passing gas altogether, and imagining you are pulling a marble up slowly upward. Okay, so let's relax everything and do it again. We'll lift the pelvic floor up by doing imaginations of pulling a marble up, bring a marble up with your lady parts, or like closing a book, some people say, or like imagining there is a strain here coming all the way toward the head. We wanted to make sure we're engaging from the bottom up. So now let's work on doing that 360 degree together with the exhale, pairing up with the exhale. So 360 degree, exhale. Again, exhale. So you can, when you're exhaling, you wanted to exhale very slowly. Some people can use the ha sound or the she sound or e sound or whatever sound, it doesn't matter, but you wanted to make sure you're doing it very slowly so that it's like you bring that marble up slowly or closing the book slow. Now let's troubleshoot a few commons area. A few commons area is when you see yourself pooching out here, which is the most common, or doming. Doming is most likely because you're arching your back without knowing it and you see doming. In another pose I'm going to show you what doming is, but you will see doming as you're arching your back. But most often I will find is people are usually pooching out here, like they will see a bulge of like a round mountains of meats like bulging out, like rised up here, or a little bit of a pooch down here. So that is telling me you're not engaging your pelvic floor correctly. We see like a little bit of a pooch rised up from here. So that's a good idea if you use a camera, just like this. Film yourself to see what you're doing. Is this zipping upward? It should be flat, flats. Okay, it should be flat all the way. It should be on like a surface level. If you see that like this all of a sudden dip down, or this is rised up like crazy, then it means that you're not using your core muscles properly. So you need to stop doing that and try again. It does take a lot of time to be able to connect your pelvic floor to your deep transversus abdominal muscles. I used to do these exercises 20 times in the morning, 20 times in the evening just before bed. So then I remember I always do it first thing in the morning, first thing, and then like the last thing before I go to sleep. So then you can build into that habits, because this is going to be your foundations of healing the diastasis recti, knowing how to engage your pelvic floor. So I hope this video is helpful for you. Let me know if you have any questions, and I would love to chat with you.